The shepherd. Let's talk about it. Jesus. Coffee, yay. I've read the final chapter. God wins. Um, so let's talk about the shepherd. I want to go through this morning's U version verse of the day, and man, God, just dropping like so much into this message. Go Lord. So this morning's U version verse of the day comes again out of Isaiah. Yesterday out of Isaiah, today out of Isaiah, just today out of chapter 40. Again, very much prophetic passage. So in this, we see him referenced so many times as a shepherd. And I really want to go through a few. And man, I'll tell you what, he just, so many times he gets referenced as a shepherd. Um, yeah, like he, you know, I'll go through the passage and then we'll go into it. Psalm 23, Lord is my shepherd. Just so many great ways to like such an intimate, tender way to view God, and that's how he wants to be viewed. That's why he wrote it in here for us. I tell you guys so often, this is a love letter. This is God telling us what he loves, what he dislikes, how he thinks of us, what he thinks of us. So yeah, not going to get into it. It's a whole nother video. He wrote exactly how he feels about us and how he wants us to view him. And the shepherd is just so tender and so intimate. It's so beautiful. So it's Isaiah 40, verse 11. Like a shepherd, he will tend his flock. In his arm, he will gather the lambs and carry them in his bosom. He will gently lead the nursing ewes. So, why a shepherd? Like he carries us in his arms, right? We go to Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. Like intimate, right? He restores my soul. A shepherd knows everything about its flock. Knows everything about its flock. It knows every ewe. It knows every ram. It knows every lamb. It knows everything about its flock. It knows every intimate detail of every part of its flock. Knows what this lamb needs. Knows what this ram needs. Knows the intricate personality of this ewe. And it knows everything about the flock. Much like he knows everything about us. He knows every intimate detail about us. And he tells us that in Psalm 139. Counted the number of hairs on our head. Our hairs are numbered. Our days were counted before there was one. He named us. He knew us before he knit us in our mother's wombs. Like intimate details, right? Like very intimate details. So I want to go into John 10. So we know that he's talked about in the Good Shepherd in Psalm 23. He's referenced here in Isaiah 40, verse 11. I know I'm going to get emotional on this one. So he knows. Because let me tell you, there's a difference between knowing your shepherd and knowing your shepherd. Between knowing him here and knowing him here. And this is where I long for people to know him. It's here, not just here. Here doesn't get you there. Here, get you there. So we're going to go eyeball Matthew 10. We're going to eyeball John 10. And I love this passage. I love this view of the good shepherd. And again, Jesus, this is red letters. So Jesus is teaching about himself. He's teaching about God here. Truly, 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 I say to you. In other words, let me have your eyes, let me have your ears. This is important. Whenever he says, truly, truly, I say to you, everything in you better be paying attention. Eyes, ears, brain, everything better be paying attention. He who does not enter by the door into the fold of the sheep, but climbs up the other way, he is a thief and a robber. But he who enters by the door is a shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice and call his sheep by name and leads them out. We know his voice, right? I love how beautifully he identifies himself here as our shepherd. We know his voice. Like, we know who's calling us, and we know when it's the enemy calling us. So he goes down to say in verse 7, truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep. All who come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he will be saved. Again, a passage and a reference to John 14:6, where he says, I am the way, the truth, and life. No one comes to the Father but through me. He's saying right here, I am the door. If anyone enters through me, I'm the door. If anyone enters through me, he is saved and will go in and out and find pasture, reference to heaven. The thief comes to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The good shepherd laid down his life for the sheep, to protect the sheep. He who is a hired hand and not a shepherd, who is not the owner of the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and flees, and the wolf snatches them and scatters them. I'm going to protect you, is what he's saying. I'm going to protect you with my life so that you can't be had by the thief, because he doesn't want the thief to have you. He wants you to have eternal life with him, not separated from him. I want to go into a passage in Matthew and kind of wrap there. Matthew 18. As I don't know how much more clear it is. Like, he is truly the good shepherd. He loves us. He protects us. Psalm 23 says, when we're talking about when it's hard, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, for I will fear no evil. You are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me, because I know you're there to protect me. I know you are the protector, right? We've talked about it before. The shepherd goes out before the flock, but we know then in the last verse of Psalm 23, verse 6, it says, surely your mercy and goodness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Mercy and goodness are following me. You're leading me. Your mercy and your goodness, they're following me to protect me. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. What a beautiful promise that is. Let's go into Matthew 18 now. Red letters. So what do you think? If any man has 100 sheep, one of them has gone astray. Does he not leave the 99 in the mountains and go and search for the one who's straying? If it turns out that he finds it, truly I say to you, he rejoices over it more than the 99 which have not gone astray. So it is not the will of your Father who is in heaven for one of these little ones to perish. There's more rejoicing in heaven. He goes and looks for the lost. He goes and looks for the one. Nice to make it personal. I was the one. I was. He came and found me. I didn't go and find him. He came and surrounded me. He does the same thing for you. He does the same thing for every lost sheep. He surrounds that sheep. It's up to that sheep. The sheep can either fight or that sheep can go, okay, all right, I see, and submit and give in. And it's so much better when you do. I mean, if it's his sovereign will that you're going to be there, then you're going to go kicking and screaming, but you're going to get there. If it's not his sovereign will, then will he let you fight? But here's the thing, guys: don't fight it. It's it's not worth fighting it. It's so much better a life when you realize that the shepherd just wants to protect you. The shepherd's here to pick you up and carry you home in his arms. Let him do it. Hear the voice. Realize that as we all have that space where something just feels like it's missing, we can walk through our life just feeling like we're not complete. I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing though. You're missing your shepherd. You're missing your shepherd. That's what you're missing. You're running around lost and you've strayed and you're lost and you're like, oh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Cry and let the shepherd find you. Cry and help the shepherd find you, because he's going to find you. And when he does, he's going to scoop you up in his arms. And he says there's more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than 99 righteous that don't need. More rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents. One. Life's so much better when you join the fold than when you stay out in the cold. So I love you guys like crazy. Guys, there's nothing like being the one who gets found by the shepherd. Told you guys before, the life of who I was and the life of who I am now. There was a clear change, and it was in a holy collision, and he was the one that made that change. So we'll be back tomorrow with whatever Dad wants to talk about. I love you guys.